Good morning and welcome to the last 8 feet part 1. But before we get there, I will show you what I've done with those very thick seafoam trees that I bought. Well, I've greened them up with a lighter green than the other ones. That's one of the shorter ones. And at the moment I'm running my tank because it's not running very well at all. There's another one. They didn't seem to want to cover very well. They soaked up an awful lot of hairspray. I've got to see if I can remember where I actually put them on the layout. Oh, it's a little disturbing. A Stug 3 covering the road. And there's another one. And another one up there. Yeah, I'm running this tank flat out and it just doesn't want to run at all. Sometimes with these very old locos you've got to give up. Look at my back scene, it's absolutely awful. No new trees over here. I'm searching round because I can't remember where I put them. Ah, there's a couple there. Oh, I've just remembered there's one up there. They do look better for being bulky as opposed to wispy. But they weren't cheap. Yeah, I don't like how that's running at all. I think it's going to be bye-bye. So there was a couple here of the smaller ones. And finally, the last 8 feet. Now, I've been working from the back to the front. So I've got hedgerows in and fencing. Got the barriers in, but I've got the stop signs to paint and add more hedgerows and fencing. That final house there. The wayside halt, almost complete. Need some bodies on it, of course. Another set of gates, more hedgerows, more fencing. Yeah, that loco is pretty sick. Now I use this, what's it called, lichen. It's very good at covering up the crack between the board and the bottom of the back scene, and it's very good at hiding messes and mistakes. But I don't actually like it. It's too bulky, it's the wrong shape, but it does a job. Now I started fitting these in the right place. There's my little market square, fire buckets on the side of the calf, got the white fencing in, nothing happening down the front here. So there's the little market square with the fountain and bits and pieces. And just in the back there's a couple of market stalls. These are available on eBay. Some guy makes them to order. They're basically made out of card and paper. And some GWR spear point fencing. Now this stuff was a bugger to do, because it doesn't actually, you don't drill holes and stick this in holes. You kind of like got to hold it in place until the glue goes off. It's not very easy to use. And I got the shops more or less in the order I want. Those houses have moved and the pub has moved. They've changed places basically. So the pub might be there. I haven't chiselled it in stone as yet. And the end of the big seafoam trees. Again, hiding the back scene and hiding mistakes. what I've started doing with the back scene actually is pouring a very watery PVA down where it's lifted away from the backboard and pressing it on and hoping for the best. But it's horrible. I don't think I'd ever use a back scene again. Next lot of seafoam trees have been sprayed brown. I then spent the afternoon turning them green. A good hour with hairspray, which I think I lacquered my throat. So they're going to be spread about, but mostly they're going to be used to hide the bubbles in the back scene. Shame, really. Shame about this as well. It's very old now, and I think it's time for a replacement. Gonna have to retire it, because it's not actually that easy to service, to get in there and clean the motor, and you think, well, I only cleaned the motor last week and now it's doing this again. So it's about time we had a new one. Ta-ra.